Hey everyone, in today's video I'll be talking to you about my nighttime skincare routine. If you haven't already, please be sure to check out my morning one. In that video I talk about what my skincare concerns are and how I address it in all my skincare routines. There are also some products that I use both in my morning and nighttime routine. For those products I won't be going into much detail in this video, but if you are curious about the products, I go more in depth in my morning skincare routine. Having said that, let's get on with the video. Since I do wear makeup, double cleansing is an absolute must at the beginning of my skincare routine. However, since I have been wearing waterproof mascara a lot, I do go in with an eye makeup remover first before I start my double cleanse. The eye makeup remover I use is Marcel's Gentle Makeup Remover for Sensitive Eyes. At the top of the ingredients list after water, this does contain a few solvent emollient type of ingredients. Forgive me if I can't pronounce them properly. The ingredients are isododecane, isohexadecane, and isopropyl palmitate. So this means I could remove my eye makeup without being too aggressive around my eye area, and it also doesn't strip the skin around my eye area and make it feel really dry or extra sensitive. This is a bi-phase solution, so all I do before using it is just shake it up and squirt a little bit into a cotton pad. And that's what I like about this product a lot as well, is that a little goes a long way at removing my eye makeup. If you are someone with sensitive eyes, I definitely recommend you check this out. So after I remove my eye makeup, that's when I start my double cleanse routine, and the first thing I go in with is the WELL.CA PreCleanse Balm. This makeup remover is definitely for drier skin types because it is more of a balm texture and it's a little bit heavier. The main oils in this product are hydrogenated vegetable oil, apricot kernel oil, and soybean oil. So this is definitely a thicker consistency and will leave more of a moisturized finish after you wash it off. What I've also been really liking about the PreCleanse Balm is that I only need a pea-size amount. Despite it looking thick, once you squeeze it out of the tube, it actually spreads around my skin very easily. And I also like that it emulsifies and I don't have to rely on a face towel to remove this. I massage this balm into my skin for a couple of minutes and then I just wet my fingers to emulsify it a little bit. This also comes with a silicone mitt, which is really nice to use with the balm, and I find it does make it a little bit more effective. But because I started using different in my nighttime skincare routine, I opted for my fingers instead, just to make the routine as gentle as possible. By the time I wash this off, my skin doesn't feel overly greasy and most definitely not stripped. It feels really nice and moisturized. In my second cleanse, I follow up with another Dermalogica product, and that is the Special Cleansing Gel. This contains quite a few surfactants and foaming agents, such as sodium lauryl sulfate, disodium lauroamphodiacetate, sodium trideth sulfate, Quilea saponaria bark extract. These are all ingredients that are very effective at cleansing your skin. This creates very little foam, and I also only need a small amount for this to effectively cleanse my face. As I massage this cleanser into my skin, I definitely notice that my skin becomes softer, and I notice a brightening effect as well. I definitely noticed after using this cleanser, if I were to dry my face up completely, my face would feel extremely tight. So I definitely make sure to leave my face slightly damp when I follow in with my other products so I don't get that feeling. Every other night after I double cleanse my face, I go in with the Benzogel 5 Acne Wash. This has 5% benzoyl peroxide in it, and benzoyl peroxide is one of the most effective ingredients at killing the acne bacteria, and it also doesn't pose the problem of antibacterial resistance with continued use. I opted for a wash form because I find that to be the most gentle and effective way to treat my skin with acne with benzoyl peroxide. A few years ago, I was using an 8% benzoyl peroxide gel treatment, and I actually developed an allergic reaction to it. So now that it's a few years later, I decided to opt for the wash just to reintroduce it into my skincare routine. What's really nice about this cleanser in particular is that it is really no nonsense, and like all the other products I just mentioned, a little goes a long way when you use it. How I use this is that I squeeze out about a nickel size amount and I massage it all over my face. I make sure to concentrate on my active acne or the areas where I'm really prone to breakouts. After using this product for a few months, I definitely noticed my acne has become more under control, and I noticed my face clearing up a lot quicker. So after I finish all those cleansing steps in my routine, I follow up with my hydrators, and they are the exact same as my morning routine, which are the Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner and the COSRX Galactomyces 95 Whitening Power Essence. For these products, I use them the exact same way as I would in my morning skincare routine. With the Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner, I layer about 3 dime-size amounts onto my skin and make sure to pat it in. And with the COSRX Galactomyces Essence, I use about 2 pumps for my entire face and neck. After all the hydrators are patted in and my face still feels slightly sticky, that's when I move on to my moisturizing routine. So I start off with a humectant moisturizer, and again, it's the same as my morning routine. I use the Huda Labo koi-gokujyun Perfect Gel to seal in all the water onto my skin, and I just dot little bits of that all around my face and neck. After I massage all of that in, I do follow up with more occlusive moisturizers. For my eye area, I still use the Matte Hippie Eye Cream, but for the rest of my face and neck, I actually follow up with something a little bit heavier, and that's the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. The reason I opt for this one in my nighttime skincare routine is because it is a little bit heavier, and when I follow up with different, my face doesn't feel as dry in the morning. CeraVe's moisturizing cream also contains ceramides and hyaluronic acid. This also contains petrolatum, making it more occlusive than the other moisturizers in the skincare line. Despite using this in the warmer weather, my face never feels congested at all, and my boyfriend still uses this as his moisturizer in the daytime. Even though you don't need a lot to give your skin a moisturized finish, I definitely apply a more generous amount than usual, just because I don't want any of the drying side effects of using a retinoid on my skin. The last step of my skincare routine is using my main active, and as I've mentioned, it is using Differin. Differin contains 0.1% adapalene, and this is a retinoid specifically targeted for the treatment and prevention of acne, and it's also supposed to be more tolerable than its big brother tretinoin. After letting the CeraVe moisturizing cream settle onto my face for a couple of minutes, I apply little bits of the Differin all around my face and underneath my jaw. Even though I'm using this as my last step after my moisturizer, I still find it to be just as effective if I were to use it on bare skin before my moisturizer. I've tried using this after cleansing and before my hydration steps. All I've ever noticed is all the side effects that I get from using a retinoid. My face looks more red and it becomes way more dry. Even after following up with all my hydrators and my moisturizers, I still don't feel satisfied with my routine. That's why I prefer using this at the end of my routine, just so I don't get those really bad reactions, and it still works just the same. Ever since incorporating Differin into my nighttime routine, I've definitely noticed any active breakouts I have don't last as long. The amount of breakouts I get have also reduced. The hyperpigmentation on my skin lightened up a lot, and I do notice my skin looking slightly smoother. Since I am having good results with adapalene, I will continue using this and the other tube I have of Differin, but I will eventually move on to tretinoin as my main retinoid. And that is it for my skincare routine. I do hope you found this video informative and helpful. Remember to give this video a like if you did enjoy it, subscribe to my channel down below, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao!